All right, we promised y'all episode 2, so it's here. All right, 2 new guests on the couch today. The one laughing over here, Cortez Gaines, my boy Jermaine Tyler, and
Why are you laughing at me, bro?
you know the deal. Give it an intro! All right, so episode 2 is here. This is the week after the divisional round. I'm already stuttering. I don't know why. Week after the divisional round did not go how I wanted it to, although I did go 3 for 4 in my picks. If you didn't see my picks and who I picked to win each game, go check out episode number 1. Me, Tyler, Clayton, and Nate all made our picks, and I think we all went at least 2 for 4, so we did pretty good. Not too much to talk about here. We are going to be going over our picks to win each game so far. Coming up this weekend, we are going to. I'm gonna play a little game where Tez is going to be going against Jermaine. It's a little bit of trivia, and we're also gonna just sit here and talk about sports, what's going on. A lot of new head coaches have been added and everything. So I got the laptop here so I can make sure everything I'm talking about is confirmed. First thing I want to start with, it happened like about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. Pete Carroll just got signed to the Raiders. Any opinions on that? Anybody got anything to say on that?
I think the Raiders they're gonna have a good season next season because that's a great head coach right there. Like what he did with Seattle, like that was good. And Seattle wasn't like always that good of an organization.
Yeah,
I view him as like a great head coach. So.
I do think he's a really good guy for the job. You saw whenever he came in and took over for Seattle, Matt Hasselbeck was a quarterback, and that really says a lot about how you're able to turn around a team because Matt Hasselbeck obviously wasn't the best. And then he, builds Russell Wilson's career, ends up leading him he took him to 2 Super Bowls where they actually got 1 win. So overall, I mean, I think it's a good move, especially for a team that's trying to rebuild because now you have a coach that's not only won championships and been to championships, but a coach that can that he can start from the beginning and he can build a franchise. So I think that's perfect. It was out of nowhere though. Had no idea he was even running for any spots. Tez, you got anything to say on this topic or?
Y'all forgot about the most important weapon of that offense is beast mode.
Oh yes, on the Seahawks.
Forgot about beast mode,
man. Nah, you want to talk about a guy?
Beast mode was that guy, man.
You want to talk about a guy who not only was that guy on the field, but off the field. That dude, I don't know if y'all ever seen him off the field. That dude was hilarious.
Yeah,
funny. He
was at Cal State and he drove the the golf cart. He drove the golf cart after the game. Yeah. That was so funny.
No, that was hilarious. And what was it? Whenever it was the Super Bowl interview, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah. Or no, did you see his high school championship thing interview? It was.
Oh, we're talking about his O-line.
Yeah. Oh my God, my O-line was. Yeah, it was so funny. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna take them out to eat.
Is that how you and Bert felt in the backfield this year? That's how y'all felt.
No comment.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler and Clayton, I think that's a shot at y'all, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but
nah, no shots at Tyler.
Yeah, overall
or Clayton, none of our O-line, no shots.
Not anymore. He ain't there no more. You.
Oh yeah, no shots.
I'm graduating. Yeah. By the way, Nate, Tyler, and Clayton are all 3 juniors, so it's cool to have 2 seniors on here because we'll talk about it a little bit more as we get closer to the season. Those 3 are approaching their senior season in football, and I mean I don't know about y'all, but it was heartbreaking whenever it was all over with. I mean that might just be me, but which I played for 12 years. I mean, by the way I played, you wouldn't be able to tell. I'm definitely not going to be that guy whenever I'm older to look at my kids and be like, man, I could have gone pro if I didn't tear my Achilles, which did happen, by the way. But really, though, I mean, it's heartbreaking. So,
I am.
Yeah, you will. He tore his ACL his senior year. I tore my Achilles my junior year, and it affected gameplay. And, I mean, did you have any, big injuries, Jermaine? Or...
Oh, yeah. No.
Answer for you.
No, I really had no big injuries. The only serious injury I had was junior year when I had broke or fractured my whole ankle. But the doctor told me I can come back, so I came back. But I wasn't really supposed to. I don't even think Last time I went, she said like it's still fractured a little bit.
So whenever I tore my Achilles, I came back. I tore it in September, and I came back January. I wasn't actually. I was supposed to do rehab through January
I
and
remember you
February.
telling me that.
I came back
Yeah.
March, and I think that really kind of messed it up because even which this happened like the end of 2023, it's beginning of 2025, and it still hurts. I mean, it still hurts to walk on it. Whenever I roll my ankle, that's the first thing I feel is my Achilles tendon. So I mean, it sucks, but I think that's the first time we've actually talked about us being football players on this podcast. I don't think we talked about that at all, episode 1. So there's a little bit of background on us and how we are as players. I did actually. I don't know if I told you I took a campus tour, KSU this morning, Kennesaw
you
State.
told me. You told me.
You told that to the whole class that we got. I remember you telling.
Oh yeah, I did say. I said it at our class yesterday,
Yeah.
dude. Nicest campus I've ever seen. I mean, so y'all remember West Georgia from those FCA camps we went to?
Yeah.
Blows it out of the water. I mean,
bro.
it's so pretty up there, and it's actually it's a D1 school.
Yeah, I know.
Which I didn't realize.
West Georgia's D1 too, though.
They are.
Yeah.
I thought West Georgia was D2.
No, they D1.
They do one now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my ball knowledge is not good when it comes
Yeah, they
to
D1.
college.
They
But
are low. They are like a low D1. Like they moved up last year. So,
Speaking of
Didn't-
college football, how about them? Hate to say it, but how about the Buckeyes?
that's the Buckeyes. That's a topic right there. National championships over with. How we?
I already knew
how
they
we
was gonna
feeling?
win it, bro. No one can stop their offense, bro.
I mean, they have a potent offense. I mean, they can
Yeah.
sling it through there.
Man,
Yeah.
They can run
you
the
can't
ball.
like if you stop running, you can't. If you stop the run, you're not gonna stop the pass. You stop the pass, you're not gonna stop the run. Like, look, you see what happened in
I
Texas.
mean, yeah, that's true.
They the pass weren't working. Guess what? They gave the ball to them running backs. Like the running backs
They
eat.
got two best running backs in
I'm
college
saying
football.
that whole
I would
offense
say-
is first round NFL. The
Oh,
whole
yeah.
entire offense they had.
I would say they have the best 1-2 punch that I've ever seen besides the Detroit Lions.
That
Not
is
gonna
true.
lie.
That is true.
Cause ain't gonna lie, when I seen that Judkins palmed that man whole face and threw him into the dirt, and I was like, and walked in for the touchdown, I was like, yeah,
It's over with.
this might be scary.
Nah, I
Might be
mean,
scary.
Me personally, and I think I chose Notre Dame to win last episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, you did. Cause we made a bet.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that-
I owe him $5. Actually, I owe him
Maybe
$4.
$4. Yeah,
I
maybe
paid him.
$4.
I paid him
Maybe
$1, but I owe him 4 more because he said Ohio State. I said Notre Dame. But the thing is, though, is I wanted Notre Dame to win, and it's because I'm not like the biggest expert on college football, but I do know a little bit about Marcus Freeman and Ryan Day, and I love Marcus Freeman compared to Ryan Day. I think he's so much more humble. He's completely turned around Notre Dame. We've seen Ohio State be good for a while under Urban
Yeah.
Meyer, all these guys.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we've seen Notre Dame thrive like it did this year. To
Yeah.
just go out there and especially in a 12-team college football playoff bracket, you want to go out there and you want to make a run for the playoffs, or not the playoffs, the championship, and then almost win it. Like that just shows how much you've turned around that.
loss they have in NIU was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's really all it takes. And I feel like Marcus Freeman's such a big part of that, though. I feel like the way he really I talked about it last episode. There's a tradition that they did before every game. They'd go to the Catholic church that they have up there because it's a Catholic program. And he said, I don't even think he himself was a Catholic before. This is just what I saw on Instagram. I could be wrong here. I don't think he was a Catholic going into this. And then, but even then, he wanted to just revive the culture and brought that tradition back. And he completely just reunited Notre Dame. And it just shows how well a team can play for whenever they play for each other, whenever they're playing for their coach like that, man. I think if he stays there, Notre Dame's getting a national title within the next 3 years. 1 or 2 within the next 3 years at least. So
Let's talk about the national championship MVP. I feel like it should have went to Judkins.
who'd it go to?
Will Howard, but I feel like it went to Judkins.
He had 3 touchdowns?
3-piece in the
And
national championship.
Yeah, so how do you get 3
It's nasty
touchdowns
work.
and not win? Well, the same thing happened to in the 2019 Super Bowl. This is just me using my NFL knowledge. Damian Williams had 3 rushing touchdowns, I believe. So about the
Yeah.
same thing, and they gave the MVP to Mahomes after he had 1 passing touchdown.
Yeah.
Don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Glazer at his finest.
I feel like MVP for any caliber should be renamed MVQ, most valuable quarterback.
It just goes with quarterback.
It goes. I mean,
Yeah.
only a quarterback.
like Saquon Barkley. has carried the Eagles this season. You can't tell
Definitely.
me otherwise. And then,
Definitely.
Patrick Mahomes' stats is not even. He's not even top 10 in any of his stats. I want to say he's not even top 10.
oh no,
Yeah.
dude, Mahomes has had such a down year that's one of the reasons I don't want to see the Chiefs get in the Super Bowl because he's had
Yeah.
such a very
Right.
mid year,
Man.
and they went 15-1, which, like I said last episode, they should have been, or 16-1. Sorry, like I said last episode, they should have
Yeah.
lost to the Texans. They should have lost to the
I mean,
the
but
one
they
that
didn't
hurts
have
me,
Tank Dell.
Falcons.
They
That
didn't have
missed
the
PI.
Texans. Didn't have Tank Dell either. So
I mean, that's true. Which, by the way, prayers up Tango.
yeah, praise.
Which,
Hey, I know how that feel, brother. I know how that feel.
hey, they said he'll be back though. They said he'll be back next season,
Yeah, he will.
and we talked about it last season or last episode. You know, he's not coming back. Deshaun Watson. So which I hate to say, I'm happy about that, but I'm happy. I'm not happy for him, right? Like, obviously, your Achilles is messed up. It sucks. I know how it
Yeah.
feels. But that forces the Browns to move on from Deshaun Watson, which is something for some reason that they just would not do last year.
Yeah, that they
Right.
really need to.
Yeah.
So
He's not what he was.
Yeah.
He's not that player.
Exactly. So
Not at all.
whether it be Jameis Winston, whether it be a quarterback that you end up drafting, I don't know what pick they have. I would look at my computer, but my
I
computer.
mean, Jameis Winston, that snow game, he went crazy. I mean, Jameis Winston haven't really been doing
He's a
that.
great quarterback. If he bro, once he knows how to stop throwing so many interceptions, bro, people gonna see that he's actually a great quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Jameis Winston he's not doing pretty bad this year. I wouldn't say.
And you know what sucks about Jameis Winston too is his interceptions are his only bad throws. Like every other throw is good. Like he can hit I mean, if he just could lower the interception rate, then he'll be a starting quarterback somewhere. And that's why we're seeing him bounce around from team to team. He went to what was it, the Saints right before this? He was a backup on the Saints, and then he obviously started for the Buccaneers. But yeah, so tell you what, this is a good time to go ahead and transition into our next segment, Friday's Picks. All right, next segment. You might remember it from last episode, Friday's Picks. We're really only going to talk about the two big games so far for the NFL that's coming up. By the way, I did adjust the camera if it looks different after the cut because I realized that while we were over here that the camera was facing up a little bit too much. So sorry about that, but I do not care enough to go back and refilm the first segment. And anyways, so the first game, let's start with Tez, why don't you go ahead and tell me who your pick is for the Commanders and Eagles?
I got the Eagles. Ain't gonna lie, Jaden Daniels have been on really good, but I don't think they can stop. But I'm not gonna lie, if the Eagles do mess up, the Commanders will make you pay for it. So Commanders have a chance at winning the game, but the Eagles, if they don't mess up, they'll win.
That's very true. That's very true. I like how you talked about how they'll take advantage of, because we've seen them take advantage of different mistakes. They took advantage of Jared Goff throwing an interception last week, returned it to the house, and I mean that really just kind of put them in 4-wheel drive, man. Just gave them that momentum they needed to get to the end of that game, and I like that. So
for sure.
But so Eagles for Tez, Jermaine, who you got for Eagles Commanders?
I also got the Eagles, bro.
Mm.
I like the Commanders. I like what they did this year. Jaden Daniels, definitely rookie of the year. Yeah, he definitely. That was a great draft pick. What they did with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how they are modeling the offense around him a little bit.
Oh yeah,
scheming it for him. That way he can get used to it.
Oh yeah.
So next year, after they take this L, next year he gonna come back. He probably gonna win it. But I got the Eagles on this one.
All right, so y'all two take the Eagles on this one.
Yeah.
So y'all might call me crazy here, but I just have a weird feeling. I saw after doing my research, the head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn, former Falcons head coach. He has been, as in any type of coaching position, he's been to the NFC Championship or AFC Championship, or it might have just been NFC. I don't know. But every time he goes to a championship game, he wins. He's 3-0 right now. I think he'll make it 4-0. I think they'll take advantage of the Eagles' mistakes, like Tez was saying. And I like the way Jaden Daniels plays. I like his pocket presence. I like how he's not afraid to use his feet either as a rookie. How he'll get out of the pocket and scramble. I think Dan Quinn's he's running an aggressive team up there, and I think that whole team wants it bad. I wouldn't care to see either one in the playoffs, or not in the playoffs, the Super Bowl. I would love to see the obviously for the Eagles defense that they basically have just a 2021 Georgia defense. So as a Georgia fan, I'd love to see the those boys get not only a national championship but a Super Bowl ring. But I want to see Jaden Daniels be the first rookie quarterback to not only go to a Super Bowl but to win one too. So that's just my honest opinion on who I want to win, but who I think is going to win. I just have a feeling the Commanders are going to take this one. So Eagles, Commanders, next game. The one that I think this is going to be very one-sided on who we want to win, but on who we think is going to win, this is going to be a little different. We got the Bills and the Chiefs. Tez, who you got?
We all know Josh Allen can't be Patrick Mahomes. Like, he can't be Patrick Mahomes.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But I really hope that the Bills go to the Super Bowl and win it all, because I feel like Josh Allen is a really great quarterback and he really deserves it. And I really would like to see Ray Davis go and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? His first year in the league and go win a ring. That's smooth. Smooth.
So you got the Chiefs? Or
I got the Bills. I got the Bills.
The Bills.
I got the
All
Bills.
right. I had me confused because you said Josh Allen couldn't beat Mahomes.
That was just
Yeah. Nah.
Just started off.
So
But I also got the Bills, bro. I'm tired of seeing Kansas City win, bro.
No.
Like, I'm tired of it, bro. You know what? But I don't. I might be hating, bro. But I don't care, bro. I'm tired of seeing them win, bro. They not earning them wins, bro. The amount of flags
that's true.
that Patrick
That's so
Mahomes
true.
gets is insane, bro. It's crazy work. It befuddles me, man. I'm tired of it.
And one thing I noticed from last week, I don't know if y'all actually had the chance to watch that game. He took off and ran for a first down, and then he had the wide open lane to get out of bounds. And before he did get out of bounds, he slowed down,
trying to get a flag.
and then they barely touched him, and he flopped, thinking that he'd get a flag. And instead, the referee, the other team, and the announcers were mad at Patrick Mahomes. So that one, if you're going to take advantage of these rules, try not to make it too obvious, right? I mean, the NFL has already given you a little leeway because of how big your name and your brand is, but come on, man. I mean,
it's like people flopping. Like, he trying to be like LeBron James, bro. You not LeBron, bro. You not Bron. You ain't Bron, bro. Stop it. Yeah, bro. You ain't Bron, bro.
That's so we got 2 picks for the Bills. Take a look at this Chiefs team. They got one of the best head coaches in the league, right? Andy Reid. I mean, there's no doubt he knows how to run a football team. I mean, by far, I think he's a better coach than Sean McDermott. Why? He's got 3 Super Bowl rings, and not even off of just that technicality, but he's by far he can run not only offense but a defense better than Sean McDermott can with the Bills. But Josh Allen is so hungry for a Super Bowl. He's been this close, and I talked about it last episode. He's been this close. And if you can take down the other MVP race competition, Lamar Jackson, then you can take down Patrick Mahomes this season, because we saw Josh Allen beat Patrick Mahomes already this season.
Oh yeah, we have.
And Tez, I was going to say that whenever you were making your pick, but it was in the middle of the season, so I understand if you didn't. But I don't know. I think he's gonna sweep Mahomes this year. I think he will, and I think he's gonna go to the Super Bowl. Give me the Bills.
All right. You got a cookie, you got a brownie. Yep. You take it and you stack them on top of each other. Stack them on top.
All right, so iPhone ran out of storage. That's actually what we've been filming on, by the way. So we're looking to buy some more storage after this episode. Just deleted a bunch of stuff, so we should have enough to finish it real quick. We're gonna go ahead and play a quick trivia game. First one to get 3 right wins it. We're gonna do NFL trivia if y'all are good with that. I'm not gonna do it like overly hard though. So
because I don't watch the NFL.
So all right, so I'm gonna have y'all. The way I'm gonna do this, each of y'all have an armrest next to y'all. I don't have like a buzzer or anything y'all can buzz in on. So whenever I ask a question, first one to just smack it. You get an answer. If you don't get it, they can steal it. Y'all know how it works. Just basic.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1. Who was the Falcons' first-round pick this year? Michael Penix Jr., Jermaine Tyler with 1 point. Cortez with 0. He's too busy eating a cookie brownie.
A brookie.
Go ahead and re-show the clip of him just munching on that brookie that he was eating.
Brookie.
Breaky Hill. I wish.
What do you mean by that?
All right. Number 2. Who was the most recent number 1 overall pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars?
It's not Trevor Lawrence.
It's not Trevor
Oh,
Lawrence.
it's not.
It's a receiver.
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's not a receiver. It's a defensive player. I feel like Jermaine might know this one.
The DB?
Where do you go?
Georgia.
Who's this?
I ain't going to tell you more than that.
Is he a DB or is he like a linebacker?
Tell you what, he's a defensive lineman. But since I told you all that, Tez, you can chime in if you want.
I don't know.
Defensive lineman, bro.
He's a defensive end.
Defensive end.
Don't want to give up? We can go ahead and go to the next question.
Yeah, give up.
Yeah.
Answer is Trayvon Walker. I believe he was the 2023 No, 2023 was Bryce Young's 2022 NFL draft. All right. Where did Bijan Robinson go to college? Jermaine. Texas. That is correct. He's up 2-0. Since you're up 2-0, I'm gonna give Tez the answer, or give him first answer no matter what on this next question, so we can try to make it close. Now, Tez, I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish chewing that cookie before you.
Give me a question.
Yo.
Give me a question.
Let me think here. All right. What quarterback won the MVP in 2015? He's known for his nickname and his celebration.
His nickname in the celebration?
Tess, I really want you to get this, so I'm about to give you another hint.
His nick Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. Jermaine, would you have gotten that?
I was gonna say Peyton Manning.
Wow.
You should have gave me a running back question, bro.
A running back? All right, I'll ask a running back question for the next one.
Okay, come on. Let's do it.
Who is the most recent running back to break 2,000 yards?
You
gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish the question.
He finished the question. I hit it.
Nah, bro. Gotta be another question now.
No. I got it already.
All right, it ain't gonna count because you were hitting it before I even said 2,000 yards or anything.
Exactly,
You didn't let me get the question off.
I knew it though. You said I know it's that. We said who's the most recent running back to hit 2,000
You
yards.
already hit it. You already hit it.
All right, just what's the answer?
It is Saquon Barkley.
I thought you were about to get it wrong, bro. Jermaine, what you think? Should we call it even, or should we?
You cheated, bro.
How was that cheating? I already knew the answer.
We can call it even though.
Want to call it even?
Then. Shut up.
All right, we'll make this win by 2 then. Make it a little bit more interesting. All right, what wide receiver most recently won Super Bowl MVP? Watch this. I'll give you a hint. He's white.
Is it?
Oh, I know. Oh, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say that. I'm about to say. I'm about to say, is it Cooper Kupp?
I don't know, Cortez. You
I'm about to say, is it Cooper Kupp?
I already said it.
All right, I'm gonna give that to I'm gonna give it to Jermaine since we technically gave you a point whenever you stopped it early. So just even that out. So now they're even.
I was definitely
3-2. It's win by 2. Jermaine gets it right. He wins. Cortez gets it right. We'll go to a sudden death.
Okay.
So we'll really do first to 4 then, pretty much. So what's a good question I could ask here? Okay. Who is the only quarterback to defeat Patrick Mahomes in a Super Bowl? Tess.
The only quarterback to defeat Patrick Mahomes in a Super Bowl is still.
Oh, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, Jermaine.
I was thinking about Tom Brady. I was thinking about a young quarterback over
Jermaine wins trivia on episode 2.
You was
so
not him,
that was our game today.
If he go to college, I'm winning. You're not him. Hey, bro, shut up, bro.
Crown him.
That was in the chat.
All right, so that was our game of the week. Yo, I promise y'all I'm putting this in.
All right, come on. All right, come on.
Yo, y'all can laugh. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all want to laugh, y'all can, bro.
We want to laugh. Simple as that.
All right.
Simple as that.
Come on.
All right. So that was our game of the week. It was just basic trivia this week, nothing too special. But there's a topic me and Cortez have been talking about for a while. And I think me and him have very similar beliefs, but we want to talk to you about it, Jermaine.
Jermaine's biased. He's gonna be biased about it.
I'm not gonna be biased about it.
Cause he's like two-faced about it. Cause when I asked him about it, like me by myself and him, he was like, "Oh yeah, Ashton Jenny should have won it." But then we get around people, he meets Rod. He meets Rod and be like, "Oh no, Travis Hunter deserve it. Travis Hunter deserve it. He took da snaps. He took da snaps is not a stat. Snaps is not a stat. Let's
make
true.
It is not a stat.
Snaps is not a stat.
You know it is a stat.
It doesn't matter how many snaps you take. That shouldn't be a factor.
It's not a stat, but it's like
it's not a stat.
At a G5 school on top of that. He's actually, you know what I'm saying, he's above that. You know what I'm saying? That Ashton Jenny at the low D1. You know what I'm saying? That's
low. Boise State is low D1?
Yes.
They play Oregon. What are you talking about?
That's not their conference.
They played Oregon.
That's not
they played the number one team in the nation.
That's not their
They played the number one team in the nation.
That's not their conference.
Okay. Well, let's
conference.
Okay.
What conference are they in?
Okay, no. All right, stop. They're in the Mountain West.
That's low D1.
Okay, whatever. All right. But if you put Ashton Jency on Boulder, they win the national championship. If you put
a running back, they
don't have a running back. That's why they suck because they don't have a running back.
With Shooter and with Travis Hunter or no Travis Hunter.
No Travis Hunter. They go to the no Travis.
You put Travis Hunter.
If you put Travis Hunter on Boise State,
they're not making the playoffs. They're not making the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
They get a bowl game, but they're not making.
They're not making the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs. They get bowl games.
Which means you're taking away Shadur Sanders, number one receiver, and giving him a stud running back, and that stud running back's going to carry him to the playoffs.
Like he did. He put a whole team on his back that was not even thought about. He even thought about going to the playoffs this year.
Because there's because Boulder also has other receivers though. It's not like it was just Travis Hunter. They had Jimmy Horn, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Horn. Who else was after Jimmy Horn? Amari and Miller.
Did any of them have more receiving yards than Hunter?
No, but they both.
I think Jimmy Horn did.
Jimmy Horn might have, but Shadur still had other receivers other than Trav he can rely on.
But still though, who was his number one target when he was in the game?
There's still gonna be receivers around. Like Boise State don't got no receivers.
That's true. But
that's why you're giving them the best player in college football. That's why you're giving them the best player in college football. That's why you're giving them the best player in college football. They're still not going to the playoffs.
They're still not making the playoffs because there's no team.
You put Ashton Jency on that team. Of course, they're gonna go to the playoffs because they already have receivers.
They might be Penn State.
They already have receivers too. Like it's not like just they don't got no receivers. Let's just give them a running back. They ain't gonna do that.
That's valid. Yeah, that's valid.
They already got receivers.
That is valid.
It's like he on that team. They already got receivers. So you got to defend the pass. You can't just have like what Penn State did.
Boise State has running backs.
When Penn State played Boise, they had like 7, 6, 5 people in the box because they knew all they was gonna do was run the ball because all you have is Ashton Jency. You take that away, the quarterback wasn't good. The receivers weren't like so. All
Shadur has all Boulder has literally is a pass game. They don't have a run game. They can't run the ball. Just like Boise. Just like Boise State don't have a pass game. Like and also Boise State have other running backs that could do the job, but Ashton Jency is just the best. They have 2 more backup running backs that are dogs as well, but they still wouldn't go to the playoffs. You take the best player in college football and put him on Boise State, he's not carrying them to the playoffs.
But that's due to the fact that they won't have that's due to the fact that you got one receiver, but is the running back gonna be as good as that? Like I'm saying, if you take Travis Hunter away, you have Jimmy Horn Jr., bro. You don't even gotta worry about that. Like he's a deep threat. If
you take Ashton Jency away, you still have 2 other running backs that can still do the job.
No, has that been shown though?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
yes.
When?
Yes. Number one is tough. What are you talking about?
Shown,
number one is tough. What are you talking about? Go watch his film. He's tough. You know, yeah, he's tough.
I ain't see the stats.
He's
I
tough.
hear his name the whole time.
Ashton Dempsey don't play the full game. He don't play the full game. He don't play the full game.
But okay, think about it this way though. Travis Hunter not Travis Hunter. Ashton Dempsey ran for 230 yards on the number one defense in the nation.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
But hold on.
Not the number one defense.
They were at the time. They were ranked the number one, which no matter what, they were top 5.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
I mean, it shows. A good defense leads you far in the playoffs.
I don't think Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Defense definitely was.
I don't think Travis.
Definitely top 5 though. Yeah.
I don't think Travis Hunter is locking down neither one of their receivers.
Let's make it official right here, Tez. Your final pick for the Heisman. If you could have chose,
If I could have chosen it, me personally, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's biased. He's a running back." But if you put Ashton Dempsey on any big team, he's winning the Heisman.
Jermaine, who's your final pick for that Heisman?
Travis Hunter.
He already called him out.
It's not even glazery, but it's like I see why people say Ashton Dempsey because look at the stats, bro. He almost like broke the record. See, if it was stats off base stats alone, Travis Hunter, I won't say he won top 5 in none of his stats.
Yeah. But
he also played both ways, so you gotta factor that in. He did, you know what I'm saying? Like he did the stuff he did was
like
for sure,
come on,
like it's not gonna be repeated. If I had to pick based on stats alone, I would go Ashton Dempsey. I would go Ashton Dempsey if it was based off stats alone.
Yeah.
But it wasn't based off stats alone. You had to factor in the conference, like what level of D1 they playing in.
And you know that. They shouldn't have won and they know that.
See, I'm a Georgia fan, so they're like too scared.
We're not even gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about that. I ain't studying this, man.
Too scared to argue with me over here, so I'm just gonna.
Who's too scared to argue with you?
What? Oh, what? You're a Tennessee fan? Say something. Say something.
Yo, I ain't scared to argue with you, bro.
When's the last time y'all beat us?
Hey, chill out.
Shut up. Yeah.
All
right.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, come on, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on now. It was close. It was a good game, bro. Who won? It was a good game, bro. Wait. Yeah, it was a good game. And when we played in the playoffs, Dylan Sampson was definitely hurt. He didn't play the whole game. So
That's true.
Yeah.
Y'all had Ciosi's cousin out there balling out for y'all.
Ciosi's cousin?
Yeah.
I swear, he said that's his cousin. What's the quarterback name?
He don't play it no more, but
he left already.
Nico Amalave. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. So there's Jermaine and Tez settling their beef over who they think should have won Heisman. If you're seeing this, go ahead and let us know who you think should have won. I know it's a little bit late to be talking about this, but some things need to be settled. Let's go ahead and take it to the outro. All right. Hey, so that was episode 2. Thank you for watching. We'll be uploading next week most likely. That's my promise to you guys. So don't listen to that. Let me know what y'all think of Jermaine and Cortez, new to the couch. Super Bowl week. We might not be releasing an episode. We might. What am I saying? Instead of the Friday before the Super Bowl, we might try to do a Super Bowl live stream with the Casual Fridays crew. We're going to try to do it on Instagram, Twitch, or YouTube. Let us know which one you want to see. And let me know who you want to see on the couch with me. That sounded so...
Yeah,
all right. Yo, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take it to the outro. See y'all later.